have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Finding a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. That ball is loose, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, they're going to face 4th down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
Dragon 6, Hawk 70, 18, 5 years.
Trying for it with Milroe. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
After 60, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 60.
Daniels from the pistol. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it.
To the air, Milrow. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Let's go now. Buffalo racing. Cougar 19
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Milrow with it on first. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels on first down. Completed to his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels setting up the play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the first.
receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That's going right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Tight end going in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Ready, ready.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out 2nd and 10.
Practice. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get up. 19. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's going to try another deep one here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels is going to throw again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the
Hawk
17-yard
70,
line.
Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 21, Seahawks 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Ready, Hawk 70, Red Ball 80.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Buying some time right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the Ravens are going to have it after his... interception of the season.
Ravens take over first
Oh,
and
man, I'm
10.
having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental, not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of...
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 6.
Back to work after throwing the pin. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Panther 11. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
Walker now from the gun. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
79 Broncos.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Milrow. And he puts him air under this one, right side. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Daniels now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll run here on 1st down. Down to the 10. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down. This is brought in at the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now a give on the counter. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll stick with the ground game here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll throw it. Hits his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Running left, here's Walker. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Milroe to throw. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Walker gets the pitch. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He'll work against the blitz. Buying some time left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. PAT effort coming up.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 48. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action now. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. It's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Milroe throwing on third down. Buys time, rolling right. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Daniels on first down. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Here we go. Back. Crack all 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 49, Seahawks 28. To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger, 19, 18, 5.
Milroe from the gun. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Trying for it with Milroe. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Brought in close to the 8. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A gain of 1.
4th down, here's Daniels. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
26. Seahawks 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
From the gun, Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connection made with his back deep downfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Now the PAT try coming up.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Seahawks 35. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to get this one.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all juk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
You ain't never been